at the final four. That was it. One vote all game. He didn't get any votes. He was, I wouldn't say in control of a lot of the game, but he had as much, me and him had all the info of the game. We knew what was going to happen every round. Both of us, him working the zombie side, me working the human side. Why is he better? Because he was managing more people. He had more information at, not at more points, but he had more information early on to give to me when we got to merge. The use of that information, of course, is what brings me to my last point, why we should vote for me and not him. Because I care about this game. I care a lot about this game. Eric self-voted, didn't show up for certain challenges, coasted on his social aspect, coasted on this. I pushed. Early on, I won the first challenge. I put a huge target on my back. I said, here, everybody, here's the person that's going to be a challenge person. Here's someone who's going to be a leader because the challenge demanded that someone be a leader. Here's somebody that's going to be at the forefront of this game the entire game. I pushed. I had a strong alliance that went to rocks for me. I didn't go to rocks for someone. I built enough of a social game that people were willing to go to rocks for me. After the social aspect of the game, like, I would have went for rocks for any one of those 4 people, and that's not the point. The point is that people went to rocks for me. The next part of that, when we get to the merge, I had the first part, the pre-merge was all social game, building a social structure to work with, so that every one of you in the jury, every one of the people at the merge had a working relationship with me. That was my social game pre-merge. You have to lay the social work down early. It has to be the first thing you do, is talk to everyone, get to know people, figure out what's everyone about. Secondly was my strategic sense. I came into the merge down 8-4. Yeah, we had 2 lives, but President was set. Once Josh was voted out, bam, bam, 2 votes right in a row, boom, bye. And if it wasn't Josh, Sarah was next. If it wasn't Sarah, Cody. If it wasn't Cody, it was me. So something had to be done. Somebody had to mastermind a comeback for any of those humans to even sniff the final 6. Any of us, to even sniff final 6, we had to make some sort of strategic bullshit masterminds. I got 3 people to final 8, I got 2 of us to final 6, and god damn it, I masterminded those people getting that far. They helped and they pushed, and there was people that helped along the way. Julian flipping, I had to get him to flip, and him doing that cost him his entire game, and I feel bad that I did that to Julian, but it had to happen. He was against me early on. He was the reason I had to go to rocks in the first place. He was targeting me. People were only coming after me because of Julian. So he had to go. The fact that he trusted me enough to come and vote Lila with me to try and get some sort of traction on my side is a testament to the kind of game that I played. The social lay work, whatever you want to call it, all that was put into that move, which saved me 3 rounds. Lila, Patrick, Julian, 3 rounds. Lila, Julian, Patrick in that order. 3 rounds that I could prepare myself to move my pieces forward, our pieces, the human alliance forward in the game. Then, it comes to the vote and use the double shotgun. Cody goes. I had to protect myself. I voted for him to protect myself. In case of, I was always protecting myself. I used the strategic angle. I masterminded the strategic angle, and I did what I had to do to get to the final 5. After being blindsided, and not exactly understanding the logic of it, but getting the logic of it eventually, why you guys did what you did, it made sense, and it worked. It worked. You guys got me. So I knew that the next time it might work again, so I went into challenge beast mode. They posted a 48-hour challenge. I did it in 12. I had to get it done because I knew that you guys were coming for me. So I pushed my ass off and I fucking made it. And then the next challenge, we had to guess freaking numbers and do this and that, and I slept in by 45 minutes and I screwed up. And it meant so much to me, and I got in just in time that there was, I fixed cryptogram in 5 minutes. I started guessing numbers. I started pushing through. I started getting things working my way. Max wanted to know what the last digit was. I wouldn't give him the last digit. I want to know what the second digit was, because the second digit is the one that was messing me up. Not him. He didn't need the second digit. I took the second digit because I needed the second digit. And I won that challenge, maybe by a split second, but I tell you right now, it was because of that second digit that I fought for and I got. And the last challenge with the pen between our hands, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I lied to Max straight up. I told him, you drop that pen, buddy, I will take you to the end. And the whole time I'm thinking, don't trust me. Don't do that. I have not worked with you the entire game. What makes you think I'm going to take you to the end right now? What makes you think that? I'm sorry, but the fact remains that I worked my ass off. That's why I deserve to win this game over Eric. Because Eric lacklustered his way through a lot of this game, and he put himself in positions where he wasn't even fighting for final immunity. Final 3, and you ain't even going to show up. I know he had excuses. I know he had problems. But I mean, it was a 20-minute challenge. You can't find a half an hour. I'm sorry. But I worked my ass off. And that's all I got to say about that. And I deserve your vote. I was honest to you. When I voted you out, I told you I was voting you out. When Eric voted you out, he told you he was voting Max out. That's a big thing that needs to be taken into questions, because you said so yourself. It's one thing that you hate, and that's someone that lies to you. And I did not do that when the time counted.